If you want an awesome new job that lets you earn extra money for the holidays, listen up. 24/7 InTouch is now hiring customer service representatives. Start a new career and work with some of the coolest brands in the world. Here's how to start. All right, so let's talk about what is 24/7 InTouch.
Absolutely. So 24/7 InTouch, we are an inbound contact center. And what we do is tech support, billing, troubleshooting, and account management on behalf of Fortune 500 companies. So we're assisting customers via social media, email, phone, and chat. Pretty much if you've ever called a 1-800 number or emailed or chatted in, that's the type of support we're providing.
So what makes you guys different than maybe some other call centers?
So first of all, we're unscripted. Secondly, we have an entire employee experience team dedicated to making the employee experience as good as it can be. So we participate in things like Pie Day, Pajama Day, Hat Day, stuff like that.
Now that sounds like fun. I love that. Hala, let's talk about some growth opportunities. So if you start in at one level, doesn't mean you stay there, right?
Absolutely not. In fact, I can tell you about my growth opportunity. I started out as a customer service representative entry level. 3 months after that, recruiting internship opened up. I applied, got it. After 3 months, I was actually made a permanent recruiter and skyrocketed from there. So there are many opportunities to grow here. It's just about what you're passionate about and what's open, and we can go from there.
That sounds like a lot of fun. And speaking of fun, you just sort of touched on the environment a little bit. For people who are thinking, oh, this is just a typical call center environment, you really try to put a little pizzazz into it, right? Make it a fun experience for everyone at the environment. Explain that.
Yeah, so it is super fun. All of our call center areas are set up to reflect the client that you work for. So maybe some TVs or different branding, pretty much to reflect the client.
Now that sounds like a way to go too. I think also just to make yourselves a little different, which is a great way to recruit people into your environment.
Absolutely.
So speaking of recruitment, let's go to the next step in terms of getting hired. How does one get hired by 24/7?
Yeah, so you can go online to our website, 247intouch.com/careers. You can apply there, or we accept walk-in applicants every day of the week, Monday through Friday, between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Go online and apply, come in, we'll have you do some testing, on-the-spot interviews every day of the week.
Oh, so who should apply or who can apply? What are you looking for?
Yeah, so we're looking for people that love making connections, love providing customer service, and just like having fun at work.
I think a lot of people would like to have fun at work. Whether or not they do is another question, but you're offering that opportunity, which is so nice as well. Let's go ahead and talk about the interview process, because that's just part of any job, right, that you go to. How does that work? What can someone expect if they go through that?
Absolutely. The interview process is fairly simple. As DJ touched on, you would definitely apply online, come on in, and then we'll do some preliminary testing. We just want to see where your skills are, how they match some of the teams that we have. And then you come right into the interview, and honestly, we're looking for 3 simple things. Are you kind? Can you do the job? And do you have potential to grow here? If you can meet all of those requirements, well then, welcome to the family.
I like the family, right?
Absolutely.
Because you spend so much time at work, a person doesn't want to feel like they're in a group that is accepting and they feel comfortable in. Another thing, let's just get to the nitty-gritty, some of the hours and the shifts. What can people expect?
Yeah, so as the name implies, we are 24/7, so we have a wide variety of shifts available, full-time, part-time, permanent, contract. We literally have everything available.
That's good. So if someone's already looking at something and thinks, oh, well, I only want to work this way or on these days or these times, you give a plethora of options for them, which is good.
Exactly.
As well. Okay. In terms of something else that some people might not even think of, but that might be training. What about that? If they need some training for this job, do you offer that?
Absolutely. So training is anywhere between 1 to 4 weeks paid. It's in the classroom. A lot of it is hands-on. And we just support you as best we can and make sure you know how to do your job as best you can.
I really want to go back and just touch on, before we wrap up here, about the growth opportunity. Because Hala, you talked about this in your own experience.
Yeah.
Revisit this again and let people know that if they start in at one level, doesn't mean that that's where they are forever, right?
Absolutely not. We really don't want you to do that, because we really want you to grow. We really want you to have as many experiences as possible, right? So if you come in as a customer service representative entry level, that's totally fine. But if you find yourself being able, like you say, hey, I have a passion to interview people, I have a passion to hire people, or I have a passion to make the experience here at 24/7 InTouch as amazing as possible, well, we have internships ready for you. Go ahead and do an internship, and who knows, you might be made permanent and go from there.
Well, and that's what people want to think about, right? Especially when they start at something new. They're thinking, well, maybe I thought I had a skill in this, but maybe I have one over here that's even more in my arena and more that sets my skill set apart than others. And so to have those options makes it just a different experience altogether. Let's go again and let's remind folks where they can get more information, what they need to do to be a part of your team.
Absolutely. So we're located in Aurora, 14001 East Iliff Avenue, Suite 106. Or you can go online to our website, 24-7intouch.com/careers.
Join the award-winning team at 24/7 InTouch. Apply online at 24-7intouch.com/careers. Or better yet, just go ahead and walk into the recruiting office located in Aurora. Be ready to interview during normal business hours, Monday through Friday. InTouch paid for today's segment.